Hey folks, this is Brad and we are looking at DoNow 3.4, which is actually sort of an extension of DoNow 3.3, which is what we're looking at right now. So the entire point of DoNow 3.4 is that we want to take the custom gravity function that we've already created in 3.3 and basically make it so that we can add and change the argument of how fast gravity is acting on our dog. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Basically, we've seen this in some of our later videos, but to add a argument or to add a variable to be used that someone can change inside of our custom function, we just want to press the plus button right here. You can see now that we have it open, I'm going to name it, and for this particular DoNow, I'm going to name the argument rate. So you can see right here, we want to basically just change this change y by -2 and replace it with a rate right here. And so I'm going to go ahead and click OK. And now I'm going to add, I'm just going to have this be, originally it was -2, but let's see what happens when I change it to -10. Right, so if I change this, I click start, you can see my dog has a much harder time jumping up. However, if I were to go ahead and stop, and replace -10 with -1, and I go ahead and click, you can see my dog falls much more slowly than before. So that's how you add an argument to a custom block and how you can sort of change that within a script. This would come in handy, for example, if we're working on a game later where maybe I have a heavier character compared to another, or maybe I have a character that I want gravity to be a little bit more difficult, or maybe it would just be, hey, I move on to a new level in this game that I'm controlling this dog, or I'm jumping on something and I want it to be a little bit more difficult. I could change that gravity much more easily than maybe having to have gravity number 2 or gravity number 3. Now I just have a custom argument that I add to it each time. So that is how you complete DoNow 3.4.